What is going on, everybody? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Thursday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. We are fully back from the All-Star break. Got that huge news this morning that Victor Wembanyama is out for the season. That's brutal. Any NBA fan doesn't want to see that, but it does open up some interesting things for the Spurs on tonight's slate for value. So we'll talk about that. I'm doing a free Guru credit code in this video to welcome back the NBA, as I tweeted earlier. Just like this video and subscribe. I'll give you that play, or I'll give you that code after the first couple of my plays. We don't have a ton of injury news, especially in the early games. With the later games, we see some things. Devin Booker is questionable for the Suns. Is anyone questionable for the Lakers? Nope. Jeremy Grant, questionable for the Blazers. Nothing in the Hornets and Nuggets game. Bucks are a disaster tonight. Lillard, Giannis, both questionable in this game. So I don't know how they don't know if they're going to play or not. They had 7 days off, but don't even get me started on that shit. Kawhi Leonard in the same game, also questionable. And then OG Anunoby for the Knicks is questionable. But we'll get right into my plays, one for each position. I like Jalen Brunson a bunch tonight. We have two massive over-unders on tonight's slate. Knicks and Bulls are a 245 over-under. There is one bigger than that. That's the Grizzlies and Pacers at 251. Both games look awesome for DFS. Knicks are 12-point favorites. So hopefully this game can stay somewhat competitive. Brunson projected for 46 fantasy points. That's what he needs to hit value tonight at that salary. Last time he played the Bulls on January 4th, 33-8 for 52 fantasy points. He looks really good tonight. If you wanted to look at Karl-Anthony Towns, he looks awesome too, but there's a huge value piece at center that we're going to have to look at instead of Towns. But he's certainly in play because of his upside. Shooting guard will stick with the Knicks. There wasn't exactly a big shooting guard standing out to me tonight, but things can always change up till lock. We do have questionable guys. De'Aaron Fox could be intriguing on his new team with the Spurs since Victor Wembanyama is going to be out tonight. But I do like somewhat. I'm not in love with him, but Mikal Bridges, 6,400. Now, the news of OG Anunoby definitely matters here. If Anunoby were to play in this game, it wouldn't look as great, but we do have Josh Hart already ruled out, so that opens up a lot of things for guys like Brunson and Bridges. Hart had screwed up his knee over the break, I guess, knee soreness, but he's basically played every game this year, so it's going to be a new look. Bridges is going to see some more usage, needs 32 fantasy points to hit value. He's projected that right now. If Anunoby is out, great. That definitely helps. Definitely doesn't look as good if Anunoby's in, but we do have Josh Hart out for the Knicks tonight. So either way, a lot of Knicks are going to look good against this Bulls defense that is just terrible. But Mikal Bridges looks good at shooting guard. For my Guru credit code, go to my website, fd-guru.com. Go to my shop page. There is a coupon bar that you type in on the shop page to get your free credits. So you buy all your usual credits to spend on my FanDuel and DraftKings lineups. It's the date, all caps, Feb 20, and then NBA year, NBA 25 for the year, Feb 20, NBA 25. You'll get 10 free credits when you hit apply coupon. Just give this video a like, subscribe, and put my alerts on so you don't miss any other DFS videos. Small forward, you could have put him at shooting guard. I do like him more than Mikal Bridges tonight, but he's my small forward play tonight. Desmond Bane, 7,500, has been playing really good. Yes, the Grizzlies are fully healthy, but it doesn't matter to me. He's still a number 2 usage guy on this Grizzlies team. 251 over-under. I'm having a hard time finding this game on here. Oh, it's one of the first games of the slate. 251 over-under, 2.5 point spread for the Pacers. Or the Grizzlies, rather, on the road. Should be a really competitive, high-scoring game. I love Bane. He's looked great over the last 5 games, 20-plus points, very involved in this offense. Needs 37 fantasy points to hit value. That's what he's projected for. And as he's shown over the past couple of weeks, he can get over 40. Got a 56 spot against the Spurs. But regardless, Desmond Bane looks like a very solid middle to high tier spend on the slate tonight. And then for our big guys, we're going to go to the Spurs. We have to. I mean, Wembanyama's out, so that's a huge, huge loss in the front court. I didn't realize this until not too long ago. Charles Bassey's also out. So, I mean, they signed Bismack Biyombo on a 10-day contract, but that was 12 days ago. I don't know if they re-signed him. Regardless, I guess we'll just go to center. Sandro Mamukashvili, I think that's how you say it, 3,800. We'll just call him Mamu. I mean, he has to be a massive value play tonight. I don't know who else they'd start at center. Jeremy Sohan will go right into my power forward play. Sohan looks great too. I think both of these guys are the two biggest benefits off of Wembanyama being out tonight. They can both play center. Charles Bassey is out. Wouldn't be surprised if Sohan started at the 5 at 5,100. Obviously, these guys are not priced for Wembanyama to be out since that news happened this morning. If Sandro can play 20 minutes, he's going to look good to get 18 to 20 fantasy points, which is what he needs to hit value. He could easily end up playing more than 20 minutes tonight, and then Sohan could play 30 minutes because he plays. I mean, he can play the 4 as well, so like there could be times where he's on the court at the same time as Mamu, but he can also play the 5, so he could start there. Either way, there's a ton of extra minutes to be had in the front court here for Sohan and Mamu with Wembanyama out and Charles Bassey. Really like the Spurs. Probably going to end up getting to 3, maybe even 4 Spurs in all of my lineups tonight. Just a ton of value. Even with Wembanyama being out for the Spurs tonight, they're at home against the Suns, and the line is still 2.5. So there shouldn't be a blowout. It's a huge over-under of 238. So the Spurs are going to be the best value team on tonight's slate due to Wembanyama getting ruled out for the season. That'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Give it a like. Use that Guru credit code. Let's have a big first night back. Until next time, I am the FD Guru. Peace.